Top 10 Most Expensive Sneakers in the World 2020. Welcome back, luxury lifestylers. In a moment we will take a look at the top 10 most expensive sneakers in the world. Since a day without laughter is a day not lived. We start off with a joke. Crocodile shoes. A blonde walks past a shoe store. In the window, she sees a pair of beautiful crocodile leather shoes. She goes in, but is amazed at the price. She thinks the shoes are a bit too expensive and decides, then I'll catch them myself. In the evening the shoe salesman drives home. And when he goes by the swamp, he sees that the blonde is in the water up to her hips, with a big gun in her hands. Just then, a 9-meter-long crocodile comes from behind her. She turns and shoots it. With a lot of effort, she gets the crocodile out of the way, where also some other crocodiles lie. She turns the reptile over and says, "This really is not my day. Another one without shoes on." If you want to keep up with all the trends in the life of the super rich, or if you don't want to look out of place when talking to other billionaires, be sure to subscribe to this channel by clicking the subscribe button in the right bottom corner of your screen. Also, click on the notification bell. By doing this you will be automatically notified when a new, luxury lifestyle video comes online. Welcome to our community of like-minded future billionaires. Here we go. Number 10. Eminem x Carhartt Air Jordan 4. Price, $30,000. A nice amount to kick off our list. Who says Eminem? Says rap. And we know that sneakers are surely the favorite footwear of rappers. These hotties were developed to mark the 15th anniversary of Shady Records, the man's own record label. A collaboration between Air Jordan, Carhartt, and Eminem brought about this fantastic end result. They are of course, limited editions. Which is why die-hard Eminem fans, as well as every sneakerhead, should have them in their closet, or eternal scorn and mockery will be their portion. The most expensive sold on eBay for a whopping $30,000. Number 9. Air Jordan 4 Eminem. Price, $32,000. Yes, you heard that right. This is the second sneaker that the top rapper has a foot in. Before you think that Slim Shady has become a shoe manufacturer, think again. These iconic Nikes were developed under the title Encore. The real fans have already noticed that this is a reference to his 2004 album that became a worldwide success. Fun fact: his real name is Marshall Mathers, and so he got his stage name, Eminem. M from Marshall and M from Mathers. He was not, as some claim, named after the delicious chocolate candy. Number 8. Nike Air Mag, Back to the Future, 2016. Price, $35,000. Originally these self-lacing shoes from the movie, Back to the Future, were first released in 2011. At the time they already spoke of a limited edition, because only 1,500 pairs were produced. In 2016 there was a re-release, at the great demand of the fans, but in a much more limited edition of only 89 pairs. Yet, this time they had all the actual features which the shoes displayed in the movie, such as self-lacing and LED lights that indicate the battery status. Hence their high price tag. Just for fun, we explain how it works. Once your foot is in the shoe, the sole automatically measures how heavy you weigh, and whether you lean more forward or backward. The interior is comparable to a fishing rod. The lace wraps around a bobbin, and about countless little pulleys that fasten the shoe more or less tightly, with ingenious buttons on the side. Can you loosen or tighten the laces, or completely loosen it by holding down a button? As you wear the shoes more often, they automatically jump to the correct settings when put on. The lights on the bottom and back of the shoes also have a function. They turn blue when the sneakers are fully charged, and turn yellow, orange and red in sequence if they have to use the charger. So, one could say, when the lights turn orange, it's time to go home. Number 7. Nike Air Force 1, custom made for Big Boy. Price, $50,000. Atlanta hip-hop duo, Outkast, became famous with their hits, Miss Jackson, and Hey Ya. In their heyday, they sold more than 20 million albums and won 6 Grammy Awards. After an achievement like this, one could reward himself with a customized pair of shoes. Which is exactly what Antoine Big Boy Patton did. He called Nike to manufacture him a pair of Air Force One containing 13-karat diamonds. This resulted in a nice price tag of $50,000 for a pair of Nikes. Number 6. Air Jordan Silver Shoes. Price, $60,000. This certainly is a shoe with a story. Michael Jordan himself was given this footwear as a birthday present from his wife Juanita Vanoy when he turned 32. The gift has since been repaid because of their divorce. She is said to have received a whopping $168 million. A total of 10 pairs of these silver sneakers were made. And to increase the value a bit, they were all personally signed by the basketball legend. We are halfway through. Be sure to keep watching, because the really crazy sneakers are yet to come. Wait till you see what sneakerhead Drake is capable of. Or the insane price tag for a pair of sneakers from 1972. The soles of which were made in a waffle iron. Number 5. Air Jordan 12 OVO Drake Edition. Price, $100,000. These originally barely cost $200. Then you ask me, what caused the huge price increase? Answer. Drake wore these when he attended a Toronto Raptors game. In a crazy mood, he gave his shoes to a fan. The man was apparently more of a businessman than a fan, because he put them on eBay and sold them for a whopping $100,000. I will definitely be attending a Raptors game soon. And of course, I will be armed with an empty shoebox. Number 4. Air Jordan 12 Flu Game. Price, $104,000. Make no mistake, these shoes were not designed to play basketball during the COVID-19 pandemic. Although it is not yet that far-fetched. The story is again about Michael Jordan. In Game 5, during the 1997 NBA Finals against Utah Jazz, his airness, or the GOAT, indeed, was seriously weakened by a severe flu. With just seconds to go, and the result of the game safe in Chicago's favor, Jordan slumped into Scottie Pippen's arms, creating an iconic image that symbolized the flu game. The shoes of the type Air Jordan 12 would later go under the hammer for a staggering $104,000. At the time, the sale resulted in a world record as most expensive ever for a pair of game-worn shoes in a sports competition. Number 3. Converse Fast Break worn by Michael Jordan. Price, $190,373. It must taste a bit sour for Jordan that these Converse shoes were auctioned more expensive than the 2 previous pairs by Air Jordan from his own shoe collaboration. They are shoes from 1984. Jordan wore them at the Olympics that were held in the USA. The Americans would eventually win the gold medal. This ultimately resulted in the astronomically high auction price in 2017. Oh, and don't worry. This is where the Michael Jordan Show stops for today. Just this. Jordan annually receives his pension bonus of about $60 million in royalties from Nike. Number 2. Nike Moon Shoe. Price, $437,500. First and foremost, a few nice Nike facts. Everyone knows by now that Nike is named after the Greek goddess of victory. But did you know that the logo, the Nike swoosh, was designed by Carolyn Davidson, who was a university student back in the days, for just $35? They did rectify it afterwards, and gave her a few Nike shares, which are worth over $500,000 today. The Nike slogan, "Just Do It," was inspired by serial killer Gary Gilmore. Actually, these were his last words ever, before being executed by a firing squad. He spoke the legendary words, "Let's just do it." Founders Bill Bowerman and Phil Knight barely had $1,200 in starting capital at the inception of Nike. But now, back to business. Let's talk about the Nike Moon Shoe. It was designed by Nike co-founder, Bill Bowerman for the qualifiers of the 1972 games. Did you know that the sole of this shoe was made in a waffle iron? This really was a groundbreaking design, because it improved traction so dramatically. The shoe went under the hammer at Sotheby's in 2019 for $437,500. In total, barely 12 of these shoes were made. 2 of these can now be found in the museum. From the man who bought them, Miles Nadal, what's in a name, and especially for you, dear luxury lifestylers. The museum is called Dare to Dream and is located in Toronto. Number 1. Solid Gold Ovo X Air Jordan. Price, $2 million. The fact that you can't really wear these should not withhold us from including them in our list. This collaboration between Air Jordan and Drake's own brand, October's very own, are made of 24-karat gold. Drake keeps them to himself. No official price was ever released, but people who know a thing or two about gold made an educated guess by taking into account the price of gold in 2016. This is the year of construction of these gold nuggets, and the amount of the noble material that it took to mold them into their final shape. Listen, another video you should definitely check out is the one about the top 10 cigars in the world. It's packed with all the do's and don'ts you must know as a luxury lifestyler with regard to cigar smoking. We've put it at the end of this video. Just click and watch it when it pops up. I'm sure you'll learn a lot. Next time we are going to look at the 10 most expensive things owned by Donald Trump. We highly appreciate your opinion. If you like this video, may we kindly ask you to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Write the word sneaker or your favorite type of sneakers in the comment section. As usual, we will personally thank you for it. We upload new luxury lifestyle videos twice a week. If you don't want to miss a second, please click on the subscribe button at the bottom right of your screen, and also click on the notification bell. By doing this, you will be automatically notified when we upload a new video. Thank you for watching and clicking the subscribe button. Top 10 most expensive sneakers in the world 2020.